Okay, this is, okay, we didn't say we come from Barcelona. We were living and studying and working in Barcelona during the last 25 years. This is the first project, the first competition we made, and we won it. Can you pass to this is 2005. This is in Granada. It's in Granada in the south of Spain. Okay. And okay, we found I think I need a laser.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Better like this.
Yes. Okay. This is the center of Granada, and we are very close to the cathedral of the city. It's an historic center, and this site was just in front of one of the big plazas. You see the pattern of the center is full of plazas, all of them. And this plaza had the interesting thing that the tower of the cathedral is super present when you are inside. So we made an architectural element, we designed it, that is a passage. So we connected the plaza with the ground floor of the building. So the passage starts with a grand entrance, you will see the next images. And if it leads you to the back on another street, a very small street, and a pedestrian one. So we wanted to completely give this space to the city, and this was the main idea, working this in between the spaces. Can you pass? No, I pass, sorry. So this is the ground floor, and you can see this passage works as the foyer of one auditorium this is the main program that we had on this building, and we placed it on the ground floor, and we have some doors here that we can open. Here's the bar and the shop. So sorry. This is the section. The passage has these skylights, so we can give the light until also we have an exhibition area here. And well, you can see how it follows this continuity of the city, of the plaza, and goes ahead. So it's a way of making the foyer and the building and a public building part of the public space too. Okay, it's me. Okay, this is the plaza. Cities Now. It was supposed that we were going to do also the plaza, but it was 20 years ago, so maybe they are not going to call us anymore. I don't know, but it has these palmeras, and all this facade can be open. This is the view to the tower of the cathedral and the big entrance. Interior with the auditorium, the doors of the auditorium open, and you can see the full life of the city from the inside. This is closed, and then you can find our two main cores of circulations, vertical circulation. This is the upper view that we have. Mainly the building has two volumes that are connected with two bridges on the top. Another view of this connection of the facade. Do we have time? Okay, perfect. And another view with the auditorium open, the pedestrian street, and this is the back entrance when you go to the small street. Okay? Okay.
Okay, then the next. Antique Museum. It's located in Mexico City, in quite degraded neighborhood or city district, Iztapalapa, which has also a problem that doesn't have a lot of good public space. So it's a really rough neighborhood. So we designed a children's museum, and it's quite big building, like around 30,000 square meters. And the idea of this building is that it's not just that we give the city a children's museum with all the function it has, but that we also provide a kind of quality urban space to this neighborhood. So we designed this museum around this entrance plaza that through these vertical elements that enters to inside the building, and it functions like an open foyer. So it's just covered, but it has outside climate, so it's working with this kind of Mexico City spring all around the year climate. And from here on, then you go inside the staircase and to the upper floors where all the experiments and all this stuff that usually the Children's Museum have starts. So this is the ground floor. We designed this with this kind of walls, very high. Some of them, they have also 30 meters high. They are very thick because we are in the seismic area of Mexico City, so they have to sustain all the big earthquakes. So this is the section through the foyer. This is this part of the covered plaza, we call it, where you go inside, and then you have also the bus station when the children come and go inside. So all this ground floor is kind of open public space that is designed that everybody, even if you didn't buy the ticket, can enjoy it. Oops. So this is a night view still during the construction. There was construction fence, but you can see how this space through these vertical elements enters inside the building. The outside plaza, and then this entrance is towards inside the building. Oops. This is how it really works now. So here we see outside, inside space. They join to each other seamlessly. If you go up, then you see this neighborhoods with the metro and all the infrastructure from the building through these plazas. Then these are just now empty. This was made, the photos were made before all the exhibition came inside the museum. So these are just empty halls following this kind of geometry of tilted walls. And we also provide these balconies then. So also in the upper floors we connect with the public space and with the city. This is also waiting to be used. And also we provided very big terraces with greenery on the upper floors. So we can also get the nature on the upper levels inside the building.
Okay, we are on time. Okay, this is one of the last buildings that we finished in Slovenia. It is a building that it's think to be the keystone of a changing of a neighborhood that is changing from an industrial area to a logistic and office area. So this is very close to the city center, almost 10 minutes by car, it's quite close. And well, you can see this grid, the pattern of an industrial, common industrial area and how we fit this new volume, super compact, in this pattern. we were working, we're going to talk now only about the atrium. This is the core of the building, and how we manage this atrium to be the social core of the neighborhood, no, of the building, and all the visitors and workers in the building. This is the ground floor. As you can see, we have this atrium that is connected with transitional spaces here and here. This is the main entrance, and this one comes to the restaurant. This is a restaurant, an art gallery, meeting rooms, and this is a small shop. So people can be around here. That will be, that in this area we have this terrace with gardens. We push slightly these corners to make a space to this public area that will be enriching the interior also. So on the upper floors, we made 2 openings. One opening is to the south, the other one is to the west. Say it okay? This opening looks to the city, to the street. It's lower, and this one, it's on the upper side, and it looks to the city. So it's a way of connecting our building that is not in the center, but connecting to the center a little for the people. The atrium is 40 meters high. And, well, you can see here how is this transition for being on this small garden with not so high ceilings, and then arriving to the main core that has all the circulations of the building are around it. Okay, this is how it looks from the outside. The entrance with these benches. And here's this, the first terrace. This is the first frame view you have from this atrium, and this atrium has 2 heights. You can see here is this art gallery, and this staircase that is very sculptural, so it cuts you and also furnish the space in some way, make a human scale to it. Here's the second opening. And you can see more or less from the atrium always the garden outside. You have these crossing views. The skylight that also with the openings that feel of natural light, always the space. And you are walking, you walk here around this almost a fence. These are offices. And you are walking here. On this side are the elevators. Whoops. Okay, so this is the big terrace with the skylight. And the view from the city, when you arrive to the 6th floor, when you just go out from the elevators, you found the city. In some way, for Ljubljana, there is a small city for them. Being 10 minutes far from the center is too much. I'm from Mexico, and it is not too much. It can be worse. But having this view contact with the other big buildings, with the other people that it's more or less working on the same way than you, we thought it was important. We also made this intermediate spaces in between for interactions, for having formal and informal interactions and connections with people. Also, the garden works in the same way. And this is the view that you also have. They have a beautiful, beautiful landscape, the Alpine landscape. And okay.
Okay, the last project that we will show you is Kunstsilo. It's located in Kristiansand in south of Norway. So we somehow we are in the climate that it's a little bit harsh, especially because it's just near to the sea. So we had this task to design a museum for modern and contemporary art inside the existing grain silo in the area that was before industrial port of the city, and it's now being converted partly into the cultural district and partly to the new neighborhood for housing. So we here have, this is the silo building, and we also had a commission to do a Kunst, like art school next to it. But altogether, the idea was that also, again, the ground floor should be a public area where you can visit this space without even buying the ticket. So the main architectural element that actually pushes this idea, it's a big hall that was made emptying the silo in the lower part and reinforcing all the rest of the silo with extra concrete, with this kind of Norwegian technology that they build oil platforms, and also to put all the beams through, like sewing together all the structure so that it doesn't fall down. So this is the photo between the construction. This is the image from the competition. And the idea is that this central space is kind of interior plaza that also functions again like a foyer of the museum and the main orientation space, and all the things happen around it. So see, this is almost finished building. You see, it's just next to the sea. We rebuilt this part of the building that was impossible to keep, and also we added at the back another volume. And on the top, we added also kind of event space with the terraces, with all around panoramic view to the archipelago around the Kristiansand. The view of elements, now this is rebuilt, but in bricks, and also this is the new volume with aluminium, so to somehow distinguish what was before and what was added. Entering inside this space of Silosalen, this is the view to the top, where you can still see this structure of siloses, which was cut by diamond saw. All these cuts are made precisely cutting the existing silo. And here you can see also the reinforcement bill going through, and the reinforcement was done also around the perimeter of the silo. So this is still original concrete that you can see. This is how it works. So we also put in one of the silo the spiral staircase, that is the main staircase that goes all the way up. And then there is a small foyer with the elevators that also go up, and then from here on you start visiting, going around the Silosalen. Also, always with this kind of ceiling above you. This Silosalen, it's actually also equipped like for all kinds of events that can also happen like in outside plaza. Here can happen in this kind of inside plaza. So we have this big screen projector, so whatever cultural or social event can be made here inside, avoiding these harsh winds, especially because not so much the problem, it's not so much the cold, but it's really windy outside. So the only way to enjoy this real public space all around the year is to make kind of interior plaza. And then this is the example how we managed to design the exhibition spaces around the silo, which also, this is a new concrete, this reinforced concrete that you also have always a part of silo also inside of the exhibition spaces. And this is the view from the balcony towards the silo salon with these crossing diagonal views. At the end, the view from the terrace, where we also have to protect with all this glazing, completely protect the people from the wind. Oops. So we hope with these 4 examples to show you the possibilities, no, with different kind of typologies from passage, covered plaza, interior plaza, atrium, lobby, how these in-between spaces can be designed, but we are sure there exist a lot of other possibilities. So this is just a part of investigation. We will try with our future project to still going on this path to find another and more possibilities for designing these kind of spaces that not only serve to the building but also to the surrounding. And we show you somehow different projects from different parts of the world. Also, we used different kind of technology using, working with this project, now from Mexico to the Norway to the last BIM and IT technology. So we as architects, we have to adapt to the technology that we found in some countries, but still architecture is a universal language. So working with this idea on concept of in-between spaces, they can give something to the surrounding, it's universal. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.